welcome back. It's MGL here. We are coming to near the end of the phase 1 cold water videos. I've only got 2 more to do for this, and this is the last one, and then there's one more after this one. So well done if you have followed every episode of this series. We are slowly getting to the end of it. So this is the cold water for phase 1. We are now looking at the learner outcome 1.7. So this is the last of the 1 points. Okay, so this is the last of these ones. So learner outcome 1 will be complete. So remember, if you find this video helpful, please remember to drop a like, leave a comment, and even hit that subscribe and help support the channel. This video is going to be a short one. Okay. So, by the end of this session, the learner will be able to define the requirements to provide water whilst preventing waste, undue consumption, misuse and contamination. And there's also one I've missed on that one, erroneous measurements. Okay, so we're going to be going through these bits. So you'll be able to define what this means. So, the water regulations. The water regulations are the most important thing. So this one, the water supply, water fittings regulations 1999, is for the water undertakers, not private water supplies. So this is just for the water undertakers. Right, the regulation. Part 2, regulation 3, states, number 2. So this is paragraph 2. No water fitting shall be installed, connected, arranged or used in such a manner that it causes or is likely to cause, part 1, waste, misuse, undue consumption and contamination of water supply by a water undertaker, or the erroneous measurements of water supplied by a water undertaker. So we're going to go through these 5 key points here. It is important that we understand why we need the following control measures. Okay, so this is very important that we need to understand these ones. If you do not obey these are the ones that are liable to either put you in prison, give you a fine, or both. So it's very important that we remember these. So basically, the water supply. Okay, this is the regulations, all right? So water supply fittings regulations 1999 is designed to prevent the following 5 key points. So waste. This might be through leaking pipes or outlets which will not shut off properly. So dripping taps, controls and things like that. So if you've got a leak in the pipe work, you've got to fix it. So because we're wasting the pipe, we're wasting water. So an example that I can give you at the moment, there is a industrial premise that's down the road from me. They have been losing 10,000 tonnes of water, I think, daily. And the water undertakers have told them that, you know, you've got this leak. The company has not done anything for a month or 2. The water undertakers have come back, said you've got to do something, and they're enforcing it now. And they're basically doing the jobs for them, which means they're going to charge them. So you're very careful on how you waste water. One of the jobs I used to like doing was replacing mains going into the property. So I used to enjoy that part, digging holes, finding the old mains, finding if I can repair the leak. If I can't repair the leak, I would put new mains in. That way it'd stop the waste and the water undertaker was happy and the customer was happy. So waste is an important one. We do lose a lot of water due to leaks underground. Undue consumption. Perhaps as a WC has flush volume above the stated 6 litres maximum that the law requires now. So if you've got an old-fashioned WC at home or toilet at home and it's still flushing 7.5 litres, this is classed as undue consumption. If you're not on a water meter, the water undertaker will never know about it, but if you've got a water meter, you want to get this changed anyway because you're using more water than you need to, and you're getting charged for it. So you want to try and save money. So undue consumption. Misuse. The using fire hose reels to wash floors or corridors would be an example of misuse. There are lots and lots of different ways of misusing water, but this is one of the key ones. Another one that I've heard of is, you know, the car washing companies that are popping up all over the place. A lot of them haven't informed the undertaker that they're using mains water to wash cars. So this is also classed as misuse. So contamination, using lead-based products would contaminate the water supply and therefore is banned. We used to use lead pipework to supply water underground to the property. We even used lead pipes inside the property, but they've since discovered that lead seeps into the water. You drink the water, you are slowly poisoning yourself. So they've been completely banned. There are still some pipework out there, but as soon as you come across it, you're supposed to either remove it or inform the undertaker if it's a mains coming into the property. The main things is fluid category 1 water should not be contaminated by fluid category 2, 3, 4 or 5. And then the last one, erroneous measurements, taking water unlawfully and removing of a water meter perhaps, or fiddling around with the water meter. You know, stopping it from working. Some people have drilled holes, tried to stop the wheels from spinning. All they do is end up getting wet. So they remove them and then put a bit of pipe in between. And when the water undertaker they think's coming, they will put the meter back in. But if the meter hasn't changed, they know about it. So remember, fresh water, which is fit for human consumption, is called wholesome, but was also called potable. So again, watch out for them trick questions that might say this. So, who is responsible for collecting and treatment of the water and distributing to the consumer? Hopefully you remember this question from one of my previous videos. You already know the answer. So either write it in the comments or write it on a bit of paper and let me know if you got it correct or not. So, who is responsible? The water undertaker, the water authority. Before it is considered wholesome, the water undergoes several stages of treatment to ensure the cleanliness and quality. So we've already talked about this in the previous videos. These stages are the responsibility of the water undertaker to complete. If you go back to the video of 1.5, so that would be video number 6, that will go through them for you. That is the end of the video. So if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you have got that question right, let me know. See if you got it right or not. So again, if you found this video useful, please remember, drop a like, even hit that subscribe button and help support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye bye.